What's going on, paisanos? V here, coming at you with another video today. Guys, the market is really starting to calm itself down as far as Battles of Legends Heroes Revenge booster box prices. It could be because of the OTS is coming out. It could be because the BANLIST just recently came out. It could be because Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are looking forward to a new set, core set, Rising Rampage, coming out this week. Or just because Battles of Legends Heroes Revenge was a box set in which Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, for the most part, only wanted certain cards. You really didn't want to have these players going and grabbing a bunch of cards for some of the decks, like, I don't know, Sky Strikers. Looking at Borsal Dragon, it has a $34 market price. It's a little bit under its current $35 price point. Not big a shocker. I do feel like the card price will slowly go up a little bit in value by the end of this week. Looking at Blacklist Soldier Chaos, it's about $32. It's stabilizing at its current price point. Engage is also starting to fall underneath its $17 market price. Salamangreat Almirage is about $14. Lamba $9. Widow Anchor $7s. Visual Increase averaging out roughly around $6. And of course, cards like Donneressa Prankatops holding around $4s, and Faris being around $4 to $5. The reason I want to shotgun all these prices so quickly because I want to talk about the ban list. I think that's like the major thing to talk about right now with all Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. What questions as far as what's the best decks in the meta to get? Should I look forward to Rising Rampage as far as picking up those cards? Should I look forward to looking at the ban list and seeing a deck that might have been hit but still viable? What should I do? And it's a great, and there's tons of other great questions that are being asked right now. And to be honest with you, I don't really know. I mean, I think I have a good grasp as far as the top 10 best decks, and I'll have a video coming out like that later on. But it's really difficult to figure out what's the best deck right now with 100% certainty. But the market is not like the meta. The market is a little bit off that. You know, cards like Sky Striker Hayate, a card coming out in OTS 1 Pack 10, which was about $25 a couple of days ago, actually has a price point of roughly around $33 in the market. And I would say we should be surprised about this, but the Shizuku did the same exact thing almost right afterwards. Sky Striker A Shizuku was about $26 in the market, and we're seeing here about $38. I'm only shocked that Kagari has not went up in value yet. I mean, it has a $25 market price, but when we look at it, it's actually stabilizing around $25. And the difference between Kagari and those two other Ultimate Rares, besides the fact that it's limited, is Kagari can be used both in Strikers and in Orcas, but somehow still maintains a minimum price adjustments in the market, which is kind of weird. It does quickly go up to about 25, then after that quickly goes to 30, but still, this one hasn't spiked up in value like the other two versions. Then we have Sairaj's Goldred, a card that, well, everyone that did a market watch prediction video talked about being hit. It's almost no brainer that this card is going to be hit. This card's insanely good. It's a cycle card, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have many cycle cards besides notably Sairaj's Goldred and Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. But somehow Sairaj's Goldred kind of went under the radar, and with an $18 market price in its original printing in Extreme Force, we're actually seeing it about $23. 2018 Make It 10 version still holding roughly around $17 to $18 though. But realistically speaking, the main thing about the market and the ban list is really what didn't get hit off the ban list and what has that value. And for the rest of this video, guys, I want to really focus on that. I want to talk about what didn't get hit and what can maintain a pretty high price point. But before we begin, guys, I just want to say, if you look down below, you see about helping the channel by supporting the channel by shopping on TCG Player. TCG Player and me have an affiliate agreement situated, and if you guys ever have interest in buying Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, all you do is click on that link, and you can just buy your cards, and a percentage does go to the channel to help support the channel. Guys, it really would mean a lot if you did that, if you was looking to buying cards, because not only would it help support the channel, I could improve the things in the channel, like getting a better mic, getting multiple cameras, getting actual good camera to record not just videos here in the Market Watch, but other videos when I go to Yu-Gi-Oh! Events. And I would love to have the opportunity to do this for you guys. All I need you to do, guys, like I said, if you're ever looking to order cards, please just click the link. If you really want to, grab that link, add it to your bookmark, and you're set to go as far as TCG Player. Whenever you want to order cards, click on that link to order cards and order whatever you want. Of course, you got to pay for whatever that is. And once again, it helps support the channel. If you don't want to give to Patreon, you don't want to do Super Chat, no big deal. But by doing this, it really does help the channel out and allows me to do market watches more easier, and allows me to do more content in the future more easier as well. So once again, that's something I really would appreciate. And of course, like, subscribe, hit the comment section down below, and comment down below what card you think over here that's currently banned, which you would choose. That's probably my comment caution of the days. We have so many cards that are banned, but if they was to come off the ban, obviously they'll go up in value. But which one of these would you choose next to come off the ban list? Once again, looking back at Pot of Extravagance from Elemental Energy, the Ultimate Rare version, it has about a $30 market price. And then we're seeing it over here about $58. Obviously bought out, obviously spiked high in value. The next version, and there's 5 of them, would be, actually I'm sorry, that's a mod already played. The next version would be about $71. And after that, you're seeing it's 75s, and it quickly goes up to around $90 for Ultimate Rare Pot of Extravagance. I mean, obviously this card went value. I think last not this BANLIST, but the BANLIST before last BANLIST, I think it was at $26. I actually did a video on it. You go on the channel and find that video in which I talked about Pot of Avarice being at such a low price point for a card that's banned but can't come off the ban list. Well, look at it right now. Obviously, it went really high in value, and to be honest, we just need to wait until this card goes back down lower in value. Up next, Blaster, Dragon Ruler, Infernos. To be honest with you, I just grabbed any Dragon Ruler, and I really mean it. Any versions of the Secret Rare as well as the regular rare Dragon Rulers will go up in value if they were to come off the ban list. Want a good case study of this? Look at Tempest and how it went off the ban list. And for a limited amount of time, this card hit a pretty high price point. Do I think Tempest will see meta play? I don't know. I don't think so. But I do think that it's cool to see Tempest come off the ban list because that's a good indication for other future Dragon Rules to come off the ban list. Dragon Rules like Blaster, Redox, and the rest of the other one I forgot that most like everyone kind of forgets. Moving forward to Rejuvenation. Now before you go V, why? I don't really have an answer for you. It's banned currently, but it's a phenomenal card. And looking at Yu-Gi-Oh's history, where Spellcasters was a dominant deck, and Dragons definitely have been a dominant deck just throughout Yu-Gi-Oh's history, it's not crazy to see a card that helps support Dragons coming off the ban list. Now, Super Rejuvenation has a bunch of common print things, but realistically, you want the Super Rare version from Legendary Collection 4, Joey's World. Market price has it roughly around $1.60, and we're seeing it here about almost near $2. I think this card, once again, is a broken card, but I wouldn't be surprised if this card was to come off the ban list. Wouldn't be surprised if this card was to come off the ban list to promote a dragon deck. Once again, Konami really loves doing that. They love promoting spellcasters and dragons. We've seen this in history, historically speaking, and I wouldn't be surprised if this card was to come off to 1 or maybe even 2. Up next, Denlong, First of the Yang Zing. I think it's all this time this card came back. I call me crazy, but I think everyone in the meta is ready for this card. I think in a meta in which we have so many amazing cards that just shut down your opponent, opening 2-3 negates easily for certain combo decks, to see Denlong come back is to me a no-brainer. And I think it's an easy way to bring out a card that will go up in value and probably not see much play compared to the current combos we have in the game right now. Looking at Denlong, First of the Yang Zing has a $3 market price, and Light Play First Edition's almost near about $4 for this card. So it has risen a little bit in value, but obviously with the ban list passing, it will go back down in value. Once again, the next ban list is coming out in October, so all these cards I'm mentioning, if one of them was to come off the ban list, it would happen around that time. And it's not that far to say October from August. October from the August ban list. October from where we currently are here in July. So July to October is not that far at all. And I really think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players need to start getting prepared for the next ban list. Because unless you have your invite in a little bit of time for regional season up until October, you're probably going to be going to look at that ban list again. Next, Spellbook of Judgment, obviously. 2014 Mega Pack versions holding roughly around $2.50 to almost near $3 with shipping. The original print from Lore Tech and Galaxy has a $4 market price, and we're going to be seeing that card on limited versions hit about $6. And as far as first edition versions of this card, it's about $8 to $9 for Spellbook of Judgment. Now, I'm going to emphasize this real quickly. I do not think if this card was to come back, it would do anything in the meta. I think in order for this card to come back and have a huge splash, it would have to come back at 3 and nothing else. Nothing else has to change. And even then, it's still not as significant. I just want to emphasize that. I know it does a lot of good combos. I played the deck back when the deck was the deck to play. But I will say the meta is so different right now. To see this card come back, it's cool, but nothing significant. Once again, you're playing spellbooks, and if this gets like, I don't know, ashed, or you get hit with like a draw and lock board, I'm not sure how that will work. Anyway, ash, you're in a bad spot because you're playing spellbooks. At best, you'll have 2 negations on board. Best, maybe some hand traps if you're lucky. But realistically, you'll just lose to a lot of current modern day decks. With that said, Spellbook Judgment coming back would be really cool for a lot of casual decks. And I think a lot of you players would enjoy it as far as that. As far as the price point of Spellbook of Judgment, even now it's really high. And it might calm down a bit now. But this card will slowly keep increasing in value. As Yu-Gi-Oh players tend to look at ban cards that have that potential to come off the ban list, we can easily see it going up higher and higher in value. When to sell it? Well, eventually I think Konami's going to listen to the player base and take this off the ban list and put it out there. Maybe even at 1. What the price point you think Spellbook of Judgment would be if it was to come to 1. Hype alone. $15? $20? $30? I think so as well. And I think that's why I'm personally holding my Spellbook of Judgments. Even though I'm a big Spellbook fan, I'm not a fan of losing money. And I would get rid of this card if that was to be the case. And that's what I would recommend for you guys who is currently holding this card. Next, Tellarknights. Excuse me. Tellarknights. Now, we have Ptolemaeus over here, but I mean, there's other ones. There's the Constellar Diamond. I believe Trivia is also here. You got Deltaros, and you got the Ghost Rare version of Deltaros as well, but realistically, Ptolemaeus is currently on the ban list. And the price point's kind of cheap right now. Under $5 is the current market price. Unlimited versions are holding that price point. When you get the first edition versions, you're looking at about $6 to almost near $6.5, $7 for a Ptolemaeus, which obviously is higher than its market price, but still low for a card that's currently on the ban list. Now, Ptolemaeus came off the ban list. I don't think Ptolemaeus will do anything as well. We'll have another situation of Spellbook of Judgment. The card would do most likely do nothing. You players will go, wow, it's kind of weird, as they buy into hype, and you'll be there selling it at a hype. And that's what I recommend holding this card for, to get rid of for the hype version only. Do not hold it and go, I'll play Tellarknights. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Unless Tellarknights get some amazing new like link support or something that make it really meta, I don't think it's a good idea. Anyway, Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. So, without saying anything, and I'm actually over here, the market price of this card is roughly around $9. It was as low as $4 about, I'm going to say 6-7 months ago, slowly kept creeping up, and now we're seeing the market price almost near 10 over here, but I remember the market price of Masterpiece being around $9. We're looking at unlimited versions. We have it at $8. First editions almost about $8.50, and this is coming back down in value. And I think we need to wait and be patient with Masterpiece. If it goes to 6, maybe we'll talk about going in and buying more. I just own one of these, and I think if Konami was to unlock this card, they'd probably do that one. We're seeing that with a lot with Konami, where they're cautiously unlocking amazing cards that used to be amazing, putting them at 1, and they do nothing. Maybe unlock them a little more. They show any meta play. We'll see. Of course, you always have these weird instances of cards like Super Poly, in which you're like, that card's really good at 2. Put it at 3. That's how they kind of work. I'm moving forward, Shaddoll Construct. And I'm not talking about the other versions like Duelist Alliance or the Mega Pack 1, the Dual Power 1 Ultra Rare. I'm not talking about these. I'm talking about Ultimate Rare Shaddoll Construct, which holds a $22 market price. By the way, I got mine, my Ultimate Rare. I forgot what I got it for, but I know at one point when I really mentioned to go in and buy it, it was roughly around $20. And to be honest with you, the current market price, if it's still $29, that's kind of low, but let's check it out. So, lightly played versions about $35. Near mint first editions are about $40 for Ultimate Rare Shaddoll Construct. So, you actually know it's double the price. Anyway, this card's a great card to get still, and I think that eventually it will come off the banners. With that said, I do think that if you guys have an opportunity to get Shaddoll Construct Ultimate Rare, get it. We're going to talk about selling this eventually. Even though I love Shaddoll Construct, I'm okay with my Ultra Rares. And my Ultra Rares right now are 40, but let's say if it was to come up the balance to even 2 or 3, we'll hit a price point of 60 to 80 to even $90. Yeah, I'll unload my Shaddoll Constructs Ultra Rares. You have to be crazy to hold them. And once again, I get it. Some of you players will go, wait a minute, V, I'll put a plated deck. That's fine. Wait a little bit of a while. The price and hype will calm down, and then you go in and grab your card. Just sell into hype, never hold thinking it's gonna go higher. It sometimes does, but why? Harpie's Featherduster is kind of going down a little bit in value. It's hilarious to see it go down a little bit in value. We got $650 over here, under its $800 price point, still really high over its $250 price point. This card's just not worth it. It's a collector's card at best, and even then, it's not worth it. For those who who are looking at Harpie's Featherduster and going, it's kind of high in price point. Well, the market price is showing it to be $20, and this card at one point was around $12, and it hovered there for a good amount of time, to be honest with you. Looking at it right now, as far as Harpie's Featherduster, we have a near mint version about $13. Then after that, it quickly goes back up higher and higher in value. As far as picking up this card, dead serious, get it for around 10s. Trade for it mostly. If your locals has it for selling for 10, I would buy it for 10s. Anything above that price point, it's just not really worth it. Can this card come off the ban list? Of course it can. And if it does, would it still be at $10 for Prismatic Secret Rare? No. Then again, I'm not just talking about Prismatic Secret Rare, Harpie's Featherduster. Looking at other versions, like Secret versions, it's still a good amount of value, about $13. The other Secret version, same thing. The regular rares are about $8 all day long, and the Starfall rares, which looks really nice actually, I actually kept one of these, is about $9 to almost near $10. So Harpie's Featherduster is still a really good card to hold on to because it has great potential to go up in value. Then, of course, we're going on Maxx C. Maxx C, with the ban list, was supposed to come off, I think. And I think eventually it will come off the ban list. I think it'll come off at 1, and they'll come make another ban list, have it at 2, and then another have it at 3. But looking at Maxx C right now, Ultimate Rare, it's $150, which is matching its market price, Well, to be honest with you, I would not go into Maxx C right now. This card price point has to be around 100 for me to even look at it seriously. That's the way I think. I don't think Maxx C Ultimate Rare from AP4 should be at $150. And I really do think that Konami, in good respect to the player base, should reprint Maxx C Ultimate Rare. I think it'd be a smart idea if they was to do that. You know, we see them with Vanity's Fiend being a reprint Ultimate Rare, and I would love to see Maxx C Ultimate Rare reprint. I guarantee you, the whole play base would love to see this. Though I am excited about the new Pot of Desires Ultimate Rare coming out in OTS Pack 11. Hopefully a lot of you guys are as well, because that's been a long time coming. Hopefully next week we see like an Ash Blossom Ultimate Rare, but seeing Maxx C Ultimate Rare, yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie, I will not complain. But looking at other versions, we got some Ragnarok version, which is $24 market price, $12. These are other versions you have another opportunity to grab before they go higher in value. Then again, let's be real about this. Konami should just reprint Maxx C as an ultra rare. And I think that's what they're probably going to be doing in the future. Either reprinting, having this card come out as a reprint. They could print it as a secret rare too, which would be kind of cool, which would just butcher the value of everything under the secret rare from Summer Ragnarok. But I think they should reprint it as at least an ultra rare for Yu-Gi-Oh players, giving more access to Yu-Gi-Oh players who didn't get the opportunity to buy it around the time of Structure Deck Machine Reactor. I mean, it's about a year ago, but the game has grown significantly since then. Then we have Vanity's Emptiness. And of course, I'm going to end the video talking about this card, but not really end the video as much as really look at you and go, do you have yours? Seriously, do you have yours? I have bunches of these. I have the secret rare versions, which has a $10 market price, and you can see it over here, actually. I don't know why I clicked that. You can see it over here holding a $10 market price for the secret rare. I also have the common version, which is $1.50. Look at it over here. Once again, guys, this will sell out if it was to come off the one in the balance. I'm not making. I don't want to get anyone twisted on anything. Vanity's Emptiness, even the common will sell out, as we've seen in the past. And you're not seeing many big walls. I mean, there's a bunch of listings, obviously, but you're not seeing many big walls. Yu-Gi-Oh players will rush to grab at least one copy of this card. Oh, there's your first 18 wall, about $2, but there's just not many in general. Not like a bunch of 20s and 30s. And the reason why is because when Star Trek Blast first came out, Vanity's Emptiness was just a hard card to get. Yu-Gi-Oh players didn't want it, and then when Yu-Gi-Oh players realized the card was good, everyone jumped in on it. And now that the cards, it's been years since Vanity's Emptiness came out and Star Trek Blast common, it's just hard to get. You also have the opportunity to get it from the Secret Forces, which had it super rare, which once again is like $1. So there's 3 opportunities to get Vanity's Emptiness. I think the last one could be, I think it's Secret Forces over Legendary Collection 5Ds. I could be wrong though. Nevertheless, each one of these is a very great version to buy. The best, most expensive version would be the Secret Rare from Legendary Collection 5Ds. But the cheapest version being common. But nevertheless, if the card was to come off the balance, the hype would blow this whole market up for Vanity's Emptiness, and they'll become very hard to find, and they'll spike to crazy numbers in the market. I'll tell you right now, I bought a collection not long ago. I have about a stack of Vanity's Emptiness. I'm putting to the side. I do think it's going to be that good and worth it, and I highly recommend anyone out there. I'm serious. Grab yours, put them to the side, save them. They're going to be worth money in the future, especially when they come off the balance, obviously. Anyway, Paisans, I really appreciate you guys watching my video. My throat's a little bit sore still, but no more really hacking up, which is kind of good. I'm getting more healthier. Yay! Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the like button, comment down below. And like I said, guys, if you want to check out my TCG player link, it'd be great if you do that. Links will be down below. Help support the channel. And you Paisanos have a great day.